everyone! So some of you guys may or may not be asking yourselves, Ellie, where have you been? Why haven't you uploaded any videos? Well, I posted on my community section of my channel explaining what's been going on. Long story short, I decided to pursue my master's degree back in January of last year, and I didn't expect school to consume my life as much as it has, school and work, so that's basically the long story short. But you guys could read up on it. I will link that post in the description so you guys could check it out. But anyway, in this video, I will be sharing with you all some of my top favorite comebacks and songs released in 2024. I can see the color appearing in your eyes. There's been a lot of great music out there. And if I were to describe 2024, it would be B-side tracks. It was the year of B-sides. I feel like the majority of groups and artists, their B-sides were title track worthy and their title tracks were B-side worthy. I'm just saying, like, I feel like there's been so many B-side tracks that have just been, that were so good. And I'm like, why were they not the title tracks? Why? I mean, I respect it. If the group or artist, they wanted to have their title track be that song, okay, fine. But there were just some B-side tracks that should have been title tracks. And I feel like that's like the majority of the groups. Yeah. Now, mind you, because I wasn't rushing to film a reaction video and upload, edit, and all that stuff, I've been able to really take my time to listen to these songs, the albums that have been released, and really enjoy the music. Just really spend time with songs. So sometimes somebody would have a comeback and I wouldn't check it out until a month or two later because I've been so busy listening to the other songs that were previously released. And also, there's been some songs that have been released that it took me literally months to get into. So some songs definitely grew on me. Other songs were just instantly, I loved it. So with that being said, the order that I'm going to be talking about these songs is based off of their release date. So I'm going to be going month by month, sharing you all some of my favorite songs. Now, mind you, this is not all of them, okay? It's like over 60 songs. I'm pretty sure it's like about 100 songs. And also, I do want to mention in 2024, I stopped using Spotify and I've been using YouTube Music, which is infinitely way better than Spotify. Trust me, I've been using Spotify for 10 years, okay? I have 10 years worth of playlists, all right? So sometimes some songs and some of my playlists, I haven't been able to change it and, recreate it on my YouTube Music account. So if I do miss some songs or comebacks and whatnot, please understand I was changing from Spotify to YouTube Music. Things get lost. So if I missed a comeback, I don't mention it here. I do apologize. I do want to get around to everything that I've missed. Okay, anyway, so let's start with January. Okay, so I'm not going to go too in depth about the intricacies of these songs, but just trust me, I love them so much. And I think every single person should listen to all the songs that I list in this video, because they're just so great, okay? In my opinion, obviously. These are my favorite songs. Okay, so January. First up, we're starting with To Us, all right? And their song, Oh My, and Unplugged Boy. Those songs are just so fun. They're so fun. They're so pop, and they're so catchy. And I really enjoyed listening to them. Next up, Stay for a Night by Minho. That song was my song for January. I think about January and I will forever think about Stay for a Night by Minho. That was the only song that I listened to for a while. It was just on repeat nonstop. I love it so much. It's just so beautiful. It's like, so good. Baby, just stay for a night. Next up, Strings by SF9. That's a B-side track and it is so beautiful. I just love their vocals and just the song. So beautiful. Next up, ITZY, Untouchable. Now, I will admit, I didn't get around to listening to this song until a little bit after they released it. It is one of my favorite ITZY tracks, and props to them. I absolutely love it. Next up is Kyuhyun, and of course his song Rainbow and the story behind. Both songs are beautiful. However, Rainbow, that song is vocals, the melody, and I love it. I love both songs. I mean, it's Kyuhyun. And obviously his music videos are mini cinematic masterpieces. They're mini movies. Next up, Hui from Pentagon. He released his solo album, but my favorite track from that album is a song from a dream featuring Wooseok. I really enjoyed that song, and that song really stood out for me. Love it. And I also miss Pentagon. Now, next up, when I think about January, I will also think about this song, and it is Suit Up by Super Junior L.S.S. This song is so fun. I just remember vividly going to school or going to work, and I am listening to this song, and I just can't stop laughing or smiling because I keep imagining Lee Tuk, Siwon, and Shindong in those oversized suits. And the song, the music video, it is such a treat, and I love how fun this trio, how they are. Like, I think this trio, they're so funny and they brighten my day, and I love it. I just love it. Now, of course, the one and only IU with Love Wins All. That is my top favorite music video of the year. The song in itself is one of the most beautiful songs also released in 2024. I think the collaboration between IU and V for the music video was perfection. And there's no denying, like, the song. I get emotional every time I listen to it, and I don't think I'm an emotional person. And every time I watch the music video, it brings tears to my eyes. It is so bittersweet. And yeah, that's why I haven't watched the music video a lot of times, because I get emotional watching it, but it is just so well done. I think it deserves an Oscar. I'm just saying, it is perfection. Next up, we are moving on to February, starting off with P1 Harmony. For my favorite tracks that they released was Killin It, Late Night Calls, and Everybody Clap. Super fun songs. I love the vibe. I love the energy. It's great. Next up, we have 10. He released his solo music. And of course, Nightwalker is great, and also Water. However, the song that has really stuck with me all year, and it's my favorite, one of my favorites, is Lie With You. That song is so beautiful. I love the feeling of the song and 10's voice. It is so good. Oh, my heart lies when I lie with you. Got stars in my eyes, light the sky for you. Okay, next up is Smart by SSERAFIM. This song is actually, according to my YouTube music account, it is the most replayed song of the year for me. Yeah, I don't know why they chose Easy for the title track when they have Smart right there. I feel like the trajectory of their career during that era would have been so different if they would have had Smart as the title track instead of Easy. We all know SSERAFIM had a very tough year. I think a lot of groups have had a tough year this year, to be honest. And my heart goes out to the members. However, Smart is that song. Smart is that song. And to me, that is my go-to song when I go to school, go to work, when I'm getting ready for my day. It is one of the songs that I listen to nonstop, repeat. When it was released, I kept hitting replay. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna get sick and tired of this song because I keep replaying it. However, it's 2025 and I'm still listening to it. It is so great. The Korean and English version. I listen to it interchangeably. I love it. It is so catchy, so good. And also, I just want to mention their recent comeback for Crazy. So good. I really enjoy that song. And I feel like that song, it's a good representation of their original concept. So I like that they were going back to that. Yeah, Crazy is also great. So shout out to both songs. Next up, we got Yugyeom, and he released his album, and my favorite tracks were 1 Minute, Dance, and Summer Blues. 1 Minute is so catchy. 1 minute. It's really catchy. And of course, Dance and Summer Blues. Those are my top 3 favorite tracks from that album. I think Ponytail is also in that album, but he released Ponytail a while ago, and I also love that song. But anyway, those 3 songs. So good. And also GOT7, they're having their comeback, and I'm so excited. Okay, next up is Ace, and I think they had one of the best mini albums of 2024 because every single song on that mini album is my favorite. Effortless, My Girl, FaceTime, and Angel. I love all those songs. So good. I think they did an amazing job with that comeback. My Girl was super fun. However, Effortless is that song for me. If I had to pick one song that was my favorite, even though I love all of them, Effortless. Ooh, I kept replaying that song. It's so good. I'm so proud of Ace. Everybody looking like you. So effortless and you don't know. Next up is Twice, and my favorite songs that they released was New and I Got You. If you don't like those songs, we can't be friends. I mean, New it's so good. And I Got You, oh my gosh. I love both songs. I think both songs are great. New is catchy, and then I Got You is such a beautiful songs, and it reminds me of just the bond that the members have with each other and how they've been in this, journey in their career. And I'm just so proud of Twice, and I love that song so much. I think the music video is great as well. And New is just, it's so good as well. Okay, next up, my NCT bias, Taeyong. And he released his solo music and, of course, his song Tap. So catchy. I absolutely love it. It is fun. It is catchy. It's quirky. I love it. And also his B-side track, Moon Tour. I love it. Both songs are very different, but Moon Tour is so beautiful. And Tap is so fun. I love that Taeyong, he releases good music. I miss him because he's currently in the military, and I can't wait for him to come back. Yeah. I really loved his solo comeback. Tap, 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 tapping on me. Yeah. Tap, 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 tapping on me. Yeah. You and I go on a moon tour. Next up is Gravity with their song Love or Die. I really enjoyed the song. It felt dramatic, and I really enjoyed it. Love or die. Sip it down like Smoothie. Moving on to the month of March. So ILLIT had their comeback, and of course, my favorite songs that they released, it was Feel Your Love and In My Head. I loved the vibe that both of those songs have. I just love hearing the members' vocals, their voices. I love ILLIT so much. All right, next up, we got NCT Dream, and they released Smoothie. I love Smoothie. I love the music video. I love the choreography. I love the song. I love everything about it. It was so good. And my other favorite B-side tracks are Unknown and Breathing. Now, it has come to my attention. I think it was in one of their behind the scenes videos. Some of the members, they didn't want to promote, or perform. I don't remember if it was Unknown or Breathing. It was one of those songs that they didn't really want to perform. I just gotta say, both of those songs are so good. And I'm sorry to the members that they didn't want to perform whichever song it was. However, I needed those songs. Unknown and Breathing are perfection. Okay, people like me need to hear those songs. I would be so sad if they never released those songs. Both of them are so beautiful. I love their vocals. I love the feeling that each song has. And I was listening to those songs the other day while watching the sunset. And I'm just feeling like, you know what? Life is great. It's one of those songs that it's comforting. And we need those type of songs, okay? No matter how cheesy it may seem, those songs, we need it. I need it. And I love it.
Go get your voice or don't fall. 다시 널 찾아가 into the unknown. 다시 dreaming. 네가 있어도 I'm breathing.
Moving on, we have ILLIT with their song Magnetic. I feel like Magnetic was released 2-3 years ago. I can't believe Magnetic was released in 2024. Magnetic is such a fun song. I think when it was initially released, I wasn't a huge fan of it, but it grew on me and I absolutely love it. I love the song. I love the choreography. It is catchy. I love it. It makes me happy. It's so catchy. Okay, so next up, Super Junior D&E. To me, my favorite tracks. And when I filmed my reaction to their album highlight medley, I knew Twisted and Missing You, those were gonna be my songs. And they are. I'm obsessed with them. Twisted Supremacy, you all. That should have been the title track. Twisted is so good. Like, I watch D&E's performance videos of them performing Twisted. It is such a good song. I love it so much. It is so sexy. And I wish they would have released a music video for it. And I mean, their title track was great. But Twisted is that song. I love Twisted so much. It is addicting. So to me, March was the month of Smoothie, Magnetic, and Twisted. I think, but out of all those songs, I've probably replayed Twisted the most. Oh my gosh, it's one of those songs that replay. And Missing Pieces. So beautiful. Next up, April was for none other than IVE, particularly their song Hey Ya. I love that song. Now, with IVE's music, it takes me a while to really like it. It has to grow on me. And I feel like that's almost all the songs that IVE's released. But Hey Ya is such a great song. I absolutely love it. And actually in 2024, I listened to a lot of IVE's music. So Baddie, especially Baddie, I went back and I kept listening to Baddie. It's actually one of my top replayed songs of 2024. I Am 11, like just IVE's music. Like I said, when they're initially released, it's not really my go-to songs, but the more I listen to it, the more I love it. And Hey Ya is one of them. Absolutely love it. So moving on to the month of May, first up is the group called Unite and their song 1+1 and their other song Poco Loco. I love the energy that this group has. Their songs, specifically 1+1 and Poco Loco. I love it. It's like the type of songs that you could play when you're in the gym, you're working out, you need to walk or something. I love it. Next up is one of my favorite albums released in 2024 from none other than Dio. All the songs in his album, amazing. I mean, Dio, every album that he's released has been perfection. So the songs are Mars, Simple Joys, Popcorn, Goodnight, My Dear, About Time. I mean, what is there not to love? I love Dio's vocals, the songs that he releases, the genre that he performs. It's so good. Next up is aespa. 2024 was aespa's year. There's no denying it. With Supernova and Armageddon, how do you release two incredible songs back to back? I mean, with Supernova, the hype was there. The music video is great. The choreography is amazing. The song is addicting. All right. And then they release Armageddon, which is different from Supernova, but so epic. The music video is definitely one of my top favorite music videos ever. I mean, I think it was just such a grand production, and that's what I love to see in music videos. I love to see storytelling. I love to see theories, concepts. I love it when groups go big, okay? They go big on the music video, the choreography, the outfits, the styling. I love it. And they did it. They did it with Armageddon and Supernova. Props to them and their team. 10 out of 10. So good.
Supernova.
Next up is Chen and his song Empty and that music video. Oh my gosh, it is so bittersweet. I mean, Chen's vocals, the music that Chen releases, it makes you feel emotions, right? It gets me emotional, and it is so beautiful, and his vocals and the story in the music video, it made me cry. It was so well done, and the message of the song and the music video, props to Chen. So next up, ITZY. They released Work. The music video is so fun. It's so quirky. The song is so iconic. There's a lot of iconic phrases in that song. It's a very quotable song. It's just so catchy. I love it. I listen to it literally before going to work. It gets me motivated. And their B-side track, Blind. Their B-side track, Blind, is so addicting. It is a party song. El amor es ciego, es ciego. It is a party song. It is a party song. I absolutely love it. 10 out of 10.
Gotta work, gotta make that money, make purse. Gotta focus, so I make it purr.
All right, moving on to June. Wavy. They released one of my top song of 2024. And it is not their title track, which I don't know who chose their title track. I don't know if it was the members or the company. I have no idea. Shia Wolf is that song. Shia Wolf should have been the title track. Shia Wolf is my favorite song. I love that song so much. I mean, the song sounds grand and epic, and that bridge, the bridge of that song that you have the choir in the background and everything just building up to it, and the choreography that they do.
I can see the color appearing in your eyes.
I mean, Why wasn't that song the title track? Why wasn't that song the title track? I don't understand. That song is such a gem. It is such a gem. I listened to that song and boom, immediately I got confidence. I'm like, yeah, she a wolf. She a beauty and a beast. She a wolf. I am obsessed with that song. And I low-key think they could have done a music video and a storyline and tied it with Phantom. Even though I know Phantom was released a long time ago. And they've had several comebacks since. But anyway, I think they could have done a whole storyline with that. But the point is, you had She a Wolf right there. And you didn't make it the title track. I mean, again, I understand if it was the members' decision to not have that song as a title track and to go with the one that they went. Okay, fine, because they're the ones performing and promoting the song. I get it. I respect it. But She a Wolf should have been their title track. And I will stand by that. I will stand by that. Anyway, so going along with how I currently feel, their other B-side track, Don't Get Mad. I love that song too. Very different, very completely different vibes. But you know what? I still love it. Not as much as She a Wolf, but it's still a great B-side track. Next up was Kepler and their song Shooting Star. I thought the song was so beautiful, and I don't understand what the company is currently doing with Kepler. I feel like they're dropping the ball when it comes to marketing Kepler. I hope 2025 is a better year for them. Next up, Han Sung-woo, and my favorite song that he released was Lost. I love his voice. I love his vocals. So beautiful. And I miss Victon. But yes, such a beautiful song. Next up, Kim Jae-jung, the one and only Kim Jae-jung. He released an album. And I gotta say, his song, Glorious Day, I listened to that song while I was at work. I'm at work and I'm listening to his album and I listened to Glorious Day. My jaw dropped. I was listening to it and I was like, this is amazing. It is so epic. It is so beautiful. It is amazing, incredible, talented, spectacular, one of a kind, never been done before. Give all the titles to Jae-jung. I love that song. And Rain Shower. Love that song too. I'm so happy for him. I'm so happy that he had this comeback, and Glorious Day is that song. Glorious Day is that song. So good. Please listen to it if you guys haven't.
It's a glorious day.
Next up is Lisa, and she released her song Rockstar, which became one of my top most replayed songs of 2024. I love Rockstar so much. That song is another song that just it boosts my confidence. It makes me feel good. I listen to it if I gotta do a workout or I gotta get ready for the day or I need some sort of motivation. I listen to that song and I'm just reminded, you know what? I am that girl. Yes, I'm a rock star. It is such a fun song. I think out of all the songs that Lisa released in 2024, Rockstar is my favorite. More than New Woman and Kiss Me. Rockstar, I like that genre. I think it's a good addition to La Lisa. I feel like it's kind of like the cousin song to La Lisa. I absolutely enjoyed it.
That's my life, baby, I'm a rock star.
So with all that being said, that is it for this video. Make sure to check out part 2 where I talk about my favorite comebacks and songs released from the month of July all the way up to November. So check it out. I will link it below for you all. And yeah, thank you so much for your patience, for sticking with me. I do apologize for that hiatus that I took because of school. But thank you so much for being here and watching this. I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will talk to you all next time.